So in this video, I'm gonna go back and take a look at one of my favorite tablets by Samsung, the Galaxy Tab S5e. First off, let me know in the comments below which tablet you currently use the most. I'm curious to see what everyone is using. Now when the Galaxy Tab S5e came out almost 2 years ago, I gotta say that feels like a lifetime ago. Now I bought this specific one from Amazon Renewed in March of last year, so I did get it a little bit cheaper. And I gotta say, this thing still feels like a premium tablet. I know there were reports when it was first released having Wi-Fi issues when holding it a certain way. I'd be curious to see how this tablet is holding up for those of you that bought this when it first came out. Here's a quick size comparison next to the Galaxy Tab S7 and the Galaxy Tab A7. While it's had a few software updates since it was first released, it still doesn't have Android 11 quite yet. It's on Android 10 with One UI 2.5 and November 1st, 2020 security patch. So not bad by Android standards, but could be a little more up to date considering this is Samsung. I guess it's pretty much the same software though as some of the newer tablets by Samsung. To me, it seems like this tablet was a little bit ahead of its time in that it had the fingerprint scanner on the power button already, which now the newest Galaxy Tab S7 uses. The size of this tablet is almost identical to the new Galaxy Tab A7. Although this one does have slightly smaller bezels all the way around. Performance is about the same as the Galaxy Tab A7 when it comes to Geekbench scores, which is saying a lot considering the Tab S5e was considered pretty powerful when it was first released. But to me, the Galaxy Tab S5e feels a little more premium than the Galaxy Tab A7. Now I've got the 128GB version with 6GB of RAM. Nice thing is about this tablet is it actually takes a micro SD card, unlike some other tablets out there. And it's still a great tablet for playing games, watching movies, or just browsing online. I like that Samsung keeps releasing cheaper versions of the Galaxy Tab S7 line of tablets, and I'm curious to see what they're going to release later this year. Nice thing is you can also get the official Samsung keyboard for this tablet. Then once you turn on DeX, it's just that much closer to being a laptop, and DeX is something you're not going to get with the Galaxy Tab A7 or even the Tab S6 Lite. Software-wise, it's going to be pretty similar to other Galaxy Tabs as well, except for DeX and of course the fingerprint scanner. It's also still using the Samsung Daily News feed when you swipe left of the home screen. I kind of wish that was updated to the Google News feed. I guess I'll just have to wait until they release Android 11 later this year. As of right now, it's scheduled to update in July of 2021. So that'll probably get you an extra year or so before you start falling behind other tablets out there. I'd still probably get this tablet if you can get it cheap enough. Probably one of the downsides to looking at an older tablet like this, where you're getting close to where it's not going to get updated anymore. Nice thing is this one's scheduled to get Android 11 in July of 2021. While you don't get the S Pen or headphone jack, you do get 2 speakers on each side of the tablet, just like the Galaxy Tab S7 and Galaxy Tab A7. And they sound really good too, even when put up against other tablets that have just came out recently. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. So you're gonna get a VGA connection, USB 2.0 cable, and that's USB-A on each end, AC adapter. Now let's go ahead and get this hooked up and start playing some games. If you saw my video on the Pandora Box 18S Pro, you're going to notice this one looks almost identical to that one. The main difference is you're not going to get Wi-Fi, and the game selection might be slightly different. Whether you're watching YouTube videos, movies, or just looking at anything on this screen, it just looks really good. Now I'm not saying it's drastically better than some of the LCD screens that Samsung's using now, but there's just something about this 1440p Super AMOLED display that gives it a little bit extra pop. Not to mention you get better viewing angles than some other tablets out there that have came out after the Tab S5e release. When it comes to the cameras on here, they're not the best out there. But if you had to use them for, say, Zoom meetings, I guess you could get away with it. People would probably just think you're using a laptop because cameras on those are not too great either. Taking photos should be okay as long as you have decent lighting, and you're probably going to get a little bit better photos when shooting outdoors. Presently, you can still buy this tablet on the official Samsung website, but they're still a little pricey for some reason. So yeah, I would just get them on Amazon if I were you. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from S5e Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.